Well, Kelli, you're not a new face in Lansing or in the Lansing Public Library, but tell us a little bit about your journey here as one of those key staff members here at the library.
Okay, I've worked here for 24 years, started out shelving books, worked my way through a couple different departments, and now I'm currently head of circulation, collection, and computer services.
Well, that's a big mouthful from a job description. Circulation, collection, and computer services. Circulation, what does that mean in a library?
Checking in, checking out of books, keeping track of who's got what, and collecting fines.
So you really are the essential, I don't want to call you gatekeeper, but the one who manages whether books are here or not here and whether there's something when you come to the library to actually look at.
True.
And you also mentioned computer services. Now, when you started at the library several decades ago, as you said, you're too young to have worked that long, but you've said that. Was there a computer here, and how has the computer technology era changed the library and its services?
Well, over the years we've updated to different softwares to provide online card catalog access. We now provide computer access in the building, laptops for checkout that you can use inside the building. Years ago we didn't have any of that. We didn't even have internet when I first started working here. So that has changed as the community's needs have changed. We've tried to adapt and provide them what they need.
Are people surprised now coming to the library, thinking of it as the place where you go to check out a book or look at a magazine, that the library offers as much technology and technological support as it does?
I think on some level, a lot of people don't realize how much of the technology we do handle. We do have ebooks you can check out online. We recently added downloadable magazines through Zinio. So you can read the entire magazine on your tablet, laptop. You can read them on like a smartphone, but it's kind of small. But we have several different ebook vendors that we have available, and so you wouldn't even really have to come to the library. And with the digital content, it automatically returns, so you don't have overdue fees.
Is that information you just described available to me? If I'm sitting home right now watching you or listening to an interview or something, can I just go online and find out all this same information on the library website?
Absolutely. Our website is www.lansingpl for publiclibrary.org, and you can click on Find Stuff, and it will take you to either the online catalog to find your traditional items, or there's the links for all the downloadable content as well.
So, because if I just walk through the front door of the Lansing Library, although the library is beautiful now from its remodeled project and so on, things don't look that much different when I walk in. It's still a library and there's still a librarian there. Do you encourage folks to first check out you and your services through an online service?
Well, they can get a lot of information before they walk in the door, especially if they're looking to get a new card. Then they know what to bring with. They do have to prove residency, that they live in Lansing. So, all the requirements are listed on the website as well for that. And you can get a good idea about our services. And the website's available 24 hours. We're not.
Yes. Well, let's talk about that new card thing, because whether it's new folks coming into town or older folks or kids just getting to the age where it's time for a library card, what does that mean to get a library card here at the Lansing Public Library?
Well, we just recently partnered with Cersei Dynex to offer the new Blue Cloud Library dual-use library card. So our residents that are 18 and older can opt to get this card, which can also function as a prepaid debit card. Now, while this isn't right for everyone, statistics are showing that 1 out of 7 people cannot qualify for a checking account, or if they can qualify, they can't qualify for free checking. So this can help bridge that gap for patrons who are maybe paying high fees using currency exchanges, using other prepaid cards like Green Dot or Bluebird. And this has low fees compared to that. There's a $5.95 activation fee and a monthly fee of $5.95. We're currently working with a company called Linkables, so we will have that working soon, which will offer you opportunities to reduce those monthly fees.
Wow, that's a lot of information, but let's just start. First of all, a youngster comes in, gets a library card. That still functions that same way, right? You get a library card and that gives you permission or identification in order to check out library services, whether that's regular books or e-books. Has that changed at all?
No, and under 18 still get the traditional card that can only be used as a library card.
And now if you're 18 and older, parents or grandparents or 18 and older, their library card can suddenly take on new functions, and you're literally saying it can become like a substitute ATM card or checking account card. How does that work? Is the library doing this? You mentioned some names and some people you're associated with, so walk us through that a little bit.
Okay, when you get the card at the library, it functions simply as a library card. The barcode's on the back, and it is only a library card until you choose to register it at the website. So at that point, then it activates the debit card portion. So that's completely up to you on when or if you choose to activate that.
And when you say debit card, that means you would have some money that you would put into this account, and then you can withdraw it or use it for the library or for other costs as well, much like a regular ATM or debit card from a bank.
Absolutely. So it's safer than cash, because if you lose the card, you report it lost, and they will reimburse, the remaining balance on your new card.
Is this a whole new wave of library services that are available all over the country, or is Lansing Public Library kind of on the cutting edge here experimenting with this?
We're definitely on the cutting edge. This is part of a pilot project. We are the second library in the country, and we are the first library in Illinois to offer this to our
Now, wait
customers.
a minute, you say you're the Lansing Public Library, only the second library in the entire United States
Yes.
to offer this service, and the first one in Illinois. And for how long have you been doing this?
We started June 2nd, so we've been doing it
A couple of
a
weeks.
little over a couple of weeks. Yes.
And so far, you haven't done a lot of promotion yet on it, and people may be introduced through this video or through this little program interview. So far, how is it going, and what are the reactions of, may I say, normal library clients coming here to the new debit card possibility?
Some people are thinking this would be a great way to do online shopping, because you could put a set amount of money on this and not be exposing your entire bank account or your credit card number
Because it's
online.
completely separate from your normal account.
And it's completely separate from your library account as well. Others are thinking this would be a great way to help their young adults get established in the world.
And begin to learn to manage an account.
Manage money.
As well as figure out how it works.
You can't get yourself into financial trouble with this, because if there's no money on it, it just doesn't work.
The availability of the card and its, may I say, multiple functions perhaps are confusing to some of the regular library clients. Do you as staff members or the regular librarians have to spend some time getting people to know about this, or how can they learn about this?
We do have promotional materials available in the library, some FAQs and a brochure that details some information.
Very clear and well produced.
The majority of the information, though, is on the bluecloudlibrary.com website, which we link to from our homepage.
So if I can just stop you, anyone can go to your homepage, which is again www.
.lansingpl.org.
Okay, and they can look for
the picture of the card.
Picture of the card, click on
Click
that,
on
I
that.
suppose.
And that will take you to the information about the card that details what you have to do to register it as a debit card, what the fees are involved, where you can load money onto the card. Coming soon, there will be the ability to take a photo of a check and have it deposited, much like the Chase Bank commercials do.
Sure.
That should be coming by the end of June.
So would you say that this is a good tool perhaps for parents to begin to teach older children, or if you're 18 and you want to be independent a little bit but you kind of want to experiment? Talk about that a little bit.
Those would be great target customers for this. We also realize that a lot of people now are living at home a lot longer than they used to have to. So this could help with some of that as well. You know, student checking accounts have great rates, but once you're not a student anymore, the minimum balances they require can be problematic for people keeping an account open.
So if I'm holding an old library card in my wallet right now or somewhere in my home, would you encourage folks, or how would you encourage folks to deal with that? Come down and check this out?
You
or?
can upgrade your card at any time. You don't have to wait until it expires. So if you think this sounds like something you'd like to try, come on in and we will upgrade your card.
And it's brand new, it's launching this month, so we'll be eager to come back in a couple of months and talk with you and see how that's going. There are a lot of other things happening at the library. First of all, I know that some time back there's kind of a link between the library and Amazon. Can you talk about that? Because that's an online connection to the library as well. What is that all about?
We know a lot of times people use the library as a preview of what they'd like to purchase at home or give as gifts. And we've partnered with Amazon, and if you click the link on the library website, www.lansingpl.org, and use our Buy It Now link to go to Amazon, the library gets a portion of the purchase. No extra cost to you, and it's easy, and it helps us raise some funds that we can use for library programs and other materials. And it's not just books. It can be anything you buy. And as you know, I'm sure you've shopped on Amazon, they sell just about everything. We had a customer purchase a vacuum, and we got $16 worth of credit for that. So remember to click our link for all your shopping for furnishing those dorm rooms, you know, not just at the holidays, but year-round.
So it's really a new era when you say, go shopping through the library. That's in essence what you're saying. So go to the library website before you go to Amazon and use the Amazon link on the library website to go to Amazon, and then the library will get some percentage of credit for whatever you purchase.
Yes, every time you shop,
And
click us first.
You gave this one illustration of a vacuum cleaner, so library patrons are beginning to discover this
Absolutely,
outlet?
yes, they've helped us out. We were able to use some credits we got to upgrade some additional software here, so we're excited about that.
Well, it sounds like a fascinating era in Lansing Public Library history, and also for you and your role as the person in charge of all of that technology. But are there other things going on at the library that, may I say, are a little bit more traditional? Do you have a summer program going? Can I just do normal type stuff at the library?
Yes, we have the summer reading program going on now. The youth theme this year is Pause to Read, like as an animal pause, so kind of a dog and cat theme going on. The adults, they took a twist on that, and they're saying take time out for yourself. Pause to read with P-A-U-S-E.
Now, I notice when we come to the library, you have a wonderful, comprehensive newsletter, which I believe you also have a role in putting together.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, I added the newsletter.
But this isn't available, in a sense, outside of the library, or is it? Can we go online and get the same information?
The newsletter is always on our website as well.
And does this outline all of the programs? Talk a little bit about what is there. Is it June, July, August, September? What's featured here?
The current issue is June through August. So the next issue will actually cover August through October. We overlap a bit when the school year starts because we do outreach to the schools and make sure that people are getting the upcoming information there. So some of the issues are 2 months, some are 3. Depends on the time of year.
Well, and I'm just looking, it's 18 pages, and the back is a 2-month calendar with almost every day, weekday filled in. So an extraordinary amount of activities, plans, projects, events that are available through the Lansing Library. I know you want to encourage people, because you're a computer geek, to go to the website, because you put a lot of work in that. You're also the webmaster, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But can they get the same information just coming to go check out a book at the library, and how would they do that?
Absolutely. We have printed copies available at the circulation desks, either upstairs or downstairs.
So this is going to be an exciting summer, it seems like, at Lansing's Public Library. How do you as a staff look at the summer, and at what point will you be making evaluations as to whether this new era is working or not with a whole new library card, or are you committed to this for the long term?
The new library card is a pilot project, so that depends on
Participation?
participation, feedback that we're giving to our partners on that.
Well, Kelli, Staley, we're so thankful that you took a little time out of your very busy week and busy summer to bring us up to speed. May we come back in a couple of weeks and find out how things are going with the new library card and Lansing Public Library technology?
Absolutely.
We're very grateful for your time, and I hope you have a great summer launching all of this for Lansing Library patrons. Thanks.
Thank you.